Hi, my name is Leonardo Pastro, and welcome to Hot Ones Jr. This is basically the show Hot Ones, except we do not have a budget. So instead of wings, we have chips. And our first guest today is King Smooth. King Smooth, why don't you introduce yourself?
What's up, y'all? It's the one and only Smooth.
All right, you ready to get started?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna grab one chip each. Ready? It's just the basic, plain chip. Okay. So, how you liking Dreyfus so far?
I love it. I think this is an amazing school where where people can, show off their talents.
Yeah, you can go ahead and grab more if you want.
Okay, cool, because these are the
Just
basics.
a casual conversation. I assume you sort of gained like a viral presence around campus.
Yeah.
How did you go about doing that?
I just stayed true to myself, and I kept telling myself, if people don't know me now, they gonna know me after a certain time.
Mm-hmm. Only took like 2-3 months.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Did you expect it to be that fast?
No, I expected me to be like, sophomore and people really knew my name.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect to be a freshman and people already know me.
That's great, especially after the one pep rally. That was a skyrocket event for you. Okay, now let's move on to the second one. This little pretzel bits. You want to try it?
Okay, I'm gonna go with small first, cause
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. So I'm very curious. How did you come up with the name King Smooth?
King Smooth. Okay, so I used to be a lot of names. Like I actually had GB So Smooth, George Bosh is So Smooth. But then I say, you know what? People already know George Bosh,
Yeah.
So I felt like I was a king at everything that I do.
Yeah.
So I just say, King Smooth. To be honest, that's really it.
Yeah, that's great. Now, I have a question. Who is Lil Stank?
Lil Stank is my father. He started out in high school. People knew his name like they know me now. And then he kept going into college, and he was in a group where he would go to other people's schools and rap about the violence and the use of drugs and all that. And
So you're like following in your father's footsteps.
Yes.
Like, is that like how it started? Did he like get you into rapping?
Yes, actually, he played a lot of his songs in the car because my dad got songs for days, better than a lot of these rappers out here. And he just played it, and I'd be like, I want to hear myself on the track.
Yeah, and you guys had like some music together, right?
Yes, sir. And
King
more
of
to come.
Frights.
Yep, King of Frights, Get This Money, and more to come.
More to come. I'm excited to hear those.
Me too. He's good.
Okay, want to move on to the next chip?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Let me just swallow it first.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Okay, that ain't nothing.
Okay. What is in the spaceship?
Oh. In the spaceship, that was like a little mini series that I had where I go in my father's car, because that's what he called it. He called it the spaceship, because it's just like, it's so smooth. So I would go in there, and then I would just like rap other people's music and just have a good time. And this was during COVID, when people were down. So I just say, I want to make people laugh. That's where I came up with that.
That's a great message. I'd love to hear it. And so you've been in many plays over the years, right? Like you were in some at Bach, correct?
Yeah.
And then you were in The Prey, which was West Palm Beach, like kind of sort of semi-professional play. How did your experience acting on stage help you when you acted in Youthquake?
Oh, well, I felt really good doing that, because like a lot of people, when they want to become an actor, it takes a long time for them to do that. And I had a friend. She knew I wanted to be an actor, and I asked her, if you ever got a gig, just let me know. And when I got that call, I was like, thank you. This.
Everyone's got to start. That was you networked early.
Oh yeah.
So I was listening to some of your music the other day, and I noticed a line from the TV show Walking Dead. You a fan of The Walking Dead?
Yes. Yeah, I used to watch that with my grandmother.
You want it? Okay, we got a little present for you. Bring it over here.
Present?
We got issue 1 of The Walking Dead here for you.
Wow.
You can take a look at it.
Oh, this tight right here. This the OG.
It's the OG.
Wow. I appreciate it.
Of course.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Of course. Always a gift.
Thank you.
Now, we're gonna end this off with the final chip. You ready? I'm gonna take 2.
Hot fries. Okay. You take 2. I take 2.
You're gonna take 2. Okay, I'm gonna take 3 then.
I'm gonna just stay with 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna just stay with 2.
All right, you ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So I really have only one question left.
Mm-hmm.
So you won a talent show in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
Curtin Call's talent show.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You were rapping, I assume, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that helped motivate you in any way? That like, man, I can do this. I can keep going, and like I can make a career out of this, sort of.
Yeah. Because people like performers, they go off the crowds, their involvement a lot. And when you have a crowd, a crowd that's, hyping you up and clapping and singing your song, that motivates you to keep going. And that's what motivated me.
That's what motivated you?
I love it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's great to hear. Like, especially, do you think compared to your audience during the pep rally on Halloween, which one do you think was like more, like, I guess, a hyper audience?
The one on Halloween.
One on Halloween?
Because when I stepped out, everybody, went crazy because they knew what I was finna do. Mm-hmm. And I said one word. I remember. I said, yo. The whole crowd went crazy. I think that was like the biggest one.
That was big.
Mm-hmm.
And then you came to a party like 2 days later. I remember that you were there.
Mm-hmm. Smooth got to be everywhere.
Okay, and so I think that's it for the questions. We do have one final chip that is spicier than all these. You can try it.
Okay.
If you'd like to bring them over here.
It ain't no whip. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do my thug dizzle. You feel me? Ooh.
All right. I'm gonna grab one. Would you like to grab one?
Okay, cool.
Okay. We'll leave this right there. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. What do you think so far?
Got a little kick to it.
Got a little kick to it. Yeah, definitely more than all these.
Oh yeah.
I think I messed up the order. This one definitely had like a big hit. That one,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because I was talking right after and I kind of like inhaled some of the dust.
Yeah.
But this one here, it starts kicking up after.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see
I got
that?
an aftertaste.
You got the aftertaste?
Mm-hmm. Make a brother just want to run. You feel me?
Okay, we can run in a second. Because I think that about wraps up our first show. And so we can go ahead and look in the middle camera now. All right, we're about done right now. That was Hot Ones Jr., our first episode with King Smooth. Yeah. And we'll see you guys next time. If you want to see any certain guests on the show, let me know. All right? Good having you, King Smooth.
Thank you very much.
Nice seeing you.
Appreciate it.
All right. Okay, I think we're done.